Marshall Jr., everybody! Hey, how we doing? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what white trash with a college education looks like. Now, despite being able to earn my bachelor's degree a year early because I was so good at school, I am also what some people would call stupid. Though some people happen to be my mom and dad. They used to affectionately refer to me as the damn dumbest smart kid you'll ever meet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a walking, talking oxymoron. Which is a heck of a lot better than I could say for my older brother, who just turned out to be a moron high on oxy. When it comes to this whole comedy thing, I don't really write jokes. I'm more of a storyteller. Although I did have a fellow comedian once describe my ability to tell a story as being intelligent humor that's been dipped in hot dog water. For those of you in here that cannot envision what that means, let me help illustrate the picture for you. These next few minutes are going to be like listening to Beethoven with banjo. My show's kind of like seeing a one-man play that's been written by Billy Bob Shakespeare. Now, the reason for this weird dynamic is because I'm essentially what the offspring would look like if J.K. Rowling and Al Bundy had a kid. Which apparently looks like my parents just ordered themselves a Vincent van Gogh clone off of Wish.com. Or at least that's what my stepdaughters say about me in their stupid little group chat. One even has me saved in her phone as Timu Van Gogh. You not seeing it? How about now? That's right, folks, you're gonna have to imagine the missing here because even I ain't that fucking stupid. Seriously, over a girl who was your cousin? Roll Tide, I guess. Now, I do apologize, but despite being able to paint you a beautiful portrait a la Vincent van Gogh using nothing but an elaborate vocabulary, I also use the word fuck like it's ketchup. I even put it on my scrambled eggs. However, speaking of stepdaughters and food, I have another one who has me saved in her phone as Step DoorDash. And last but not least, my oldest stepdaughter simply refers to me as Dead Lamppost. I broke down one day, I was like, all right, I get the lamppost part, but what the fuck's dead all about? Well, I'm missing a beat. She goes, oh, it's because the light's not on upstairs. I used to tell everybody words can't hurt your feelings, and I got called unintelligent street decor by a 9-year-old. I am the proud father to 4 beautiful children and an ugly one. My wife had 3 girls before we met. I myself had a boy, and we've since together made another girl. Now, for those of you in here that are not good at doing math in your head, just note that the reason why I like to show my work here, so to speak, is to prove that I'm not the problem in this equation. That would be my wife who looks at children like they're Pokemon, and apparently she needs to collect them all. However, having an older brother wasn't all bad. We used to play a lot of games together, like sit on baby brother's head, or my little brother the dartboard. Then there was my personal favorite, Run or You're Dead, which is just a high-stakes game of hide and seek, really. Now, much like the Little Giants, my ass didn't really stand a chance at these games we played growing up, except for one time. When I was 7 years old, my brother, trying to sound tough for his friend who was over, bet him that it wouldn't hurt if he put a couch pillow over his head and let me hit him with a ketchup bottle, because, and I quote now, think about it, dude, he's basically my sister. I don't even remember what the wager is for, I just know that the shit got personal. So I bring that bottle over my head like I was Paul Bunyan with his giant axe. I proceeded to swing down so hard I came straight out of my socks. When I connected, buck exploded everywhere. Now I'm an avid sports fan, but I was never good enough to actually make the team, so I never got to experience the joys of scoring a touchdown or hitting a home run. But I'm here to tell you all, the pure sound it made when I hit his head with that glass bottle, that was my Ken Griffey Jr. moment. And now y'all know the real reason why my brother is so fucking stupid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dave Marshall Jr. and this has been my time. Thank you. Hey, how we doing, folks? Dave Marshall Jr. here, hanging out at the legendary Skipster's Bar. If you've liked this video, want to help me make my dream of turning my parents' love story into a movie a reality, head on over to Amazon to get your copy of Growing Up with a Superhero, The Legends of Skivvy Steve today. Thank you. And remember, Skivvy Steve, because even the good guys need their badass.